Oh, Duraludon, you're not good anymore, says the people who don't play the game. What is going on, peasants? My name is JB, back here today with the next part of our A to Z series. Today we're taking a look at Duraludon. So, of course, Duraludon is the most recent addition to the game, and upon release it was incredibly overpowered. So much so that it received a really quick nerf recently, and some people were saying that Duraludon is unplayable now, and that is simply not the case. Like, you go check out my Duraludon nerf videos. That a lot of the comments on that were people saying that they thought it was just unplayable and bad. Now, I don't think that could be further from the truth. I think Duraludon is still a very good Pokemon and is still extremely viable. So let's go ahead and talk about builds on Duraludon. Not that this really hasn't been gone over enough. It's still basically the same as pre-nerf. I just think it's in a better place. It's not overbearing, over centralizing, but it's still a very viable Pokemon and a very good Pokemon. So there are two main builds for Duraludon that I like. First off, taking a look at them, we have Muscle Band, Buddy Barrier, and Scope Lens is what we're going to be rocking in this video specifically. But the main thing is, if you're playing in jungle, you definitely get away with the Scope Lens. But if you're going to be laning with Duraludon, you definitely want to rock a Focus Band. It's just you stay a lot better in lane. It's a little bit harder to play in lane, so probably rock Focus Band in lane. But if you're jungling, definitely slap on a Scope Lens and just do the extra bit of damage with your auto attacks. Other items, Razor Claw I guess is okay, not really. Weakness Policy is okay. I don't really think you need much else on Duraludon. I think it's just really good at, like, with the Holy Trinity or throwing on a Scope Lens. Just like, you know, typical jungler damage build. Like, you don't really need much else. So yeah, if you're jungling, Scope Lens. If you're laning, Focus Band. But Buddy Barrier is a must-have just because it's the best item in the game. And the Muscle Band is, you know, this character is built around its auto attacks, so Muscle Band is a must-have. So the first two are must-haves. Last slot, do whatever the hell you want, really. But I recommend Focus in lane, Scope Lens in jungle. For progression, so Duraludon does not evolve, which is great, especially as a jungler. You don't have to worry about getting experience, or especially just as any Pokemon. Like, you don't have to worry about getting that last hit to evolve. You're constantly getting your levels. You don't have to worry about last hitting to level up, which honestly might be an interesting change if they made it so you had to, like, get a last hit to hit level 5, like, to learn a move. That might be an interesting way to nerf Pokemon that don't evolve. Not that they really need it. I'm just, you know, just a little bit of theory money. But Duraludon does not evolve. Its ability, Heavy Metal, like, it makes you immune to one thing of crowd control, which is good. I don't really talk too much about abilities, but here we are. Level 1 and level 2, you get to choose between Metal Claw and Laser Focus. Metal Claw is your damage move, and Laser Focus is a buff. I believe Laser Focus, oh gosh, why does my brain just, like, I'm trying to talk and read at the same time, and I can't do either. Anyway, Razor Claw lowers the damage the user takes for a short time, and also its basic attack still extra damage for a little bit. So yeah, Laser Focus, really good buff, makes your auto attacks better, and, you know, gives you a little bit of defense buff. And then Metal Claw gives you range and also slows enemies for a little bit. So yeah, honestly, Metal Claw, go with that first, get your damage, clear, I don't know. They're both good. At level 5, you get to choose between Flash Cannon and Dragon Pulse. So Flash Cannon's fun. It kind of makes Duraludon, like, immobile. It does make Duraludon immobile, but it does do really, like, decent damage, and it has okay range. Like, it has great range, but I don't know. I don't like making myself immobile and making myself unable to move. I don't think it gives you a defense buff of any kind. I could be wrong. Yeah, it doesn't really give you a defense buff, so you're kind of just sitting there letting the enemies kill you, which, I mean, it's basically Grammy not on cooldown. It's not bad, it's just Dragon Pulse is one of the best attacks in the game, even post-nerf. Basically, every stack of your auto attack or secondary move, which we'll get to, gives you a little dot, and for every dot you do more damage with Dragon Pulse, and it does ridiculous amounts of damage. So it's a very, very, very good secure, even post nerf. It's just ridiculous how good this thing's secure is. You can hold down the button to get a bigger radius on your Dragon Pulse. So yeah, it's just a really, really strong attack. Definitely my preferred choice, just simply because it is one of the best secures in the game. Anytime something gets sort of low and there's a Duraludon around, you have to be careful. So yeah, it's great for securing objectives. Go Dragon Pulse. And then for the secondary option, you have Dragon Tail or Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock is great. I really, really, really like Stealth Rock. I just think Duraludon needs the mobility of Dragon Tail. So you get 2 two uses of it, and you get to you know, just it's just a little bit of a dash, and also the knockup on it is like significant. Like, it's a significant knockup, so it's not bad crowd control either, not a bad stun. So it's a really cool move. Stealth Rocket's really fun, but it doesn't do amazing damage, and it just at the end of the day, I just think the mobility of Dragon Tail is better. So that's why we choose to go with Stealth Rocks. It is nice for locking down an area. Like, if you can catch someone jumping into like a bush or something, like jumping over the jump pad into the bush, like if you can catch someone there, they're just gone. They're just completely deleted from the game. They're not allowed to play. And if you can throw it like on, like, just if you catch anyone in any bush, it's really good. Or like lock it down a zone with it. Like, if you can catch someone like trying to push your zone, you can drop all your Stealth Rocks on it. Like, it can be good for those moments. It's just, you're most of the time would rather have the mobility and, you know, just, you know, being able to spam your auto attacks is the main thing. But Stealth Rock is fun, it's just not the best. Obviously, people can't move for a second, which is cool, makes your Dragon Balls a little bit easier to hit, but I don't know, man. It's just the mobility is king in this game, so go Dragon Tail. And then its Unite move, Revolving Ruin. Basically, you just spin in a circle and do a big burst of damage, and also everything you hit in the circle also does damage, and your circle does damage over time on the ground. So it's a really good Unite move. It's also the easiest Unite move in the game to get stunned out of. Like, it is ridiculous how many times or how often this thing's Unite move will get canceled. So be very careful with using it. You have to like catch your opponents off guard. You also have to almost have to use it like reactively. You can't like really plan to use it, because it's like if you walk up to people, they're just gonna stun you out of it. But if they walk up to you and they're not expecting it, that's when you can get a lot of value out of your Unite move. Or if you can, you know, get a moment to yourself, you can get it off. Like, it's a really hard Unite move to land in a team fight. Just be a little bit careful with it. So that's really all we have in terms of the kit. So let's go ahead and hop on into some gameplay. Okay, so just so you guys can see what my teammates had picked and why I'm jungling, this is why I'm jungling. This is how the lobby has looked. Okay, I guess we have a Serena now. We didn't have a Serena until about, I don't know, before I clicked record, and I clicked record like what, 20 seconds ago at this point. So yeah, we went a long time without really anything called, so that's interesting. And we still don't have OG Broham picking anything, so that's great. All right, there we go. I mean, you know, pick something, buddy. As long as it's a Pokemon, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can take Cinderace, like, that's a good Pokemon, but you're not going to jungle, bud. He had the entire lobby to call jungle, and you didn't do it. So, I mean, I'm sure he's going to, because Pokemon Unite. We'll see. Nick O'Bacher. Also, what is up with all the Lucarios going bottom lane? You guys know that's not where you should play Lucario, right? But I guess not. You do you, Sharky. You have fun playing bottom lane Lucario with no, like, I don't know. Just have fun stacking in bottom lane. It's not really something that's easy, but we'll see. And would you look at that? OG Burham not calling a lane and triple bottoming for no reason. You love to see it. All right, Lucario's rotating like an adult. Good job. And what did you know? I mean, you knew as soon as you saw what the Cinderace was doing, what was gonna happen. And I mean, I figured it would have just been jungle he stole, not bottom lane he stole, because it's really hard to steal bottom lane. Like, call me crazy, it's really hard to steal bottom lane, but he managed to do it. So good job, bud. Like, you managed to do something that I didn't think was possible. And Lucario still gets a stack in top. What a champion. We're outnumbered, avoid fighting. How are you outnumbered? Is it 1-1-3? If it's 1-1-3, I'm just leaving. I'm just not gonna play this game. If we ever Dragon Pulse, we can come out top lane. I really actually want to get in this fight, so I'm gonna burn my eject there. I want to get in this fight. Nah, I didn't have any stacks on him. Speaking of stacks, I can just score. I'm not stacking, obviously, but yeah. Also, since we are in jungle, I should mention I am rocking the what's it called? The scope lens. Like I talked about. Jungle, you want more damage, so go scope lens. Lane, you want the survivability, go band. There you go. Focus band, that is. I feel like we did good enough in that push. We didn't really do much, but there wasn't really much to do. We secured bees, got a KO, got a score. I didn't get the KO, but we helped the KO. Gotta get back here before this Cinderace takes it, which he is not doing. All right, what a nice guy. Really shocked he didn't. I'm proud of him for not doing it. Sometimes you just know there's that guy on your team that's gonna do stuff like that, and I would have thought it would have been the Cinderace. He didn't do it. All right, we have our Dragon Tail. Gonna go with that just for the mobility, kind of need it. And all right, gonna head down bot now. I'm gonna leave that Corphish, just ping it like, hey, there you go. There's a Corphish for you guys. I left it for you. It's all yours. It's all yours, Lucario and or Serena. Yeah, Serena's up top. What's up, guys? Oh God. That's an int. Leave. Leave. Leave, Broham. You're throwing. I'm gonna get here just in case the Dino spawns before bees, but it doesn't look like it's going to. There's the Dino. I'm not really sure what's going on. Okay, their jungler goes top. That's fine. Like, that's where we want him to be on Zapspawn. Speaking of on Zapspawn, I might actually be able to hit 9, which is cool. Definitely for where I want to be. It's level 9. Doesn't actually look like I'm gonna get it though. We should, yeah, we can just rip this. They're not here. I have a Dragonair and a Wigglytuff in this lane. I'm just gonna flip. That should be range. Got it. Oh, they broke that? That's very cringy. Okay, yeah, stun me now, idiot. This Pokemon is too thick. All right, we have Cinder now. All right, there we go. The Pokemon is too fat. Just too fat. All right, we get our 40 in. Hopefully my Cinderace scores. Score, you idiot! What are you doing? Okay, guess he doesn't want to. Guess he doesn't want to score. Got it. What the fuck was that? What was that play, man? Why didn't he score? You can't tell me with a straight face that guy's like good at the game after that decision. Trying not to get heavy metal there. I don't want to take all this experience, but at the same time, I don't mind taking it, so might as well. Actually, what I want to do is head bot. Actually, no, we can't. My team's feeding, it looks like. Okay, yeah, I need to go catch that. Wasn't able to stop any of it. Great. Great. They didn't have a ton, though, to be fair. So it's not like I threw. Alright, get rid of that guy. God, imagine if my Cinderace scored and broke that. That would be fucking crazy, right? Oh, this guy's dead. We need help, man. We need help here. I can't. Old Duraludon wins that fight. New Duraludon cannot win this fight. What are we doing, Serena? What are you doing down there, man? Why are you fighting bees when their whole team's on Dreadnought? What are we doing? That's such a bad decision. My Lucario refuses to rotate and loses the fight somehow. I don't know what you want from me, dude. That's literally reportable what that Cinderace did, not scoring earlier. So I don't even know what to do at this point. It feels like the Eldegoss is the only other player playing the game, and unfortunately he's only level 10. Like if he was playing like a good character, like an attacker or a defender or something, not that obviously Eldegoss is good, it's just, you know what I mean. Like if he was playing a carry, like I feel like just by, you know, how this player is playing, like he actually knows how to play the game, I feel like we'd be in a better place. But unfortunately he decided to play Eldegoss this game. I mean, man, I'm trying. I'm really trying, guys. Oh, jeez. But sometimes there's just, you know, only so much you can do when you have players like the Cinderace on your team and teammates who just refuse to rotate. I mean, at least the Serena finally showed up in bottom lane. I mean, that's cool for them to do. I want that buff before I fight. Not that I need that buff. No, nah, dude, you're not scoring that. Fuck out of here. All right, now we can actually go score bot, it looks like. Probably not, though. Let's play a game of who's just sitting here for no reason. Yeah, who's sitting here doing nothing? This is Sylveon. It's doing nothing useful. No, let's not farm. Let's just sit. What? Did you see his HP? Like, did you see how low he was when he... Oh, okay. My Cinderace is literally trolling, man. My Cinderace is literally trolling. I'm just gonna base here. Just kidding, I need to kill that. I'm gonna try to base here. No one gets that Dreadnought, at least. I'm level 14. I have buffs. I can't do anything else at this point, so just head middle. Everyone gather here. Don't be anywhere else on Zap spawn. Be at Zapdos. It's pretty important, guys. It's pretty fucking important. Don't flip Zapdos. That's also really... Ah, fuck it. Actually, they're not here. Got it. Huge. Fuck it. We just go score. Don't care what happens to that Cinderace. They deserve whatever happens to him. Alright, we're gonna get 400 in. They're gonna get 1 plus some more, so it's actually gonna be close. Dude, Jesus, man, Surf is such a good move. No matter who it's on, Surf is just so good. How is he healing? Amnesia doesn't heal you, as far as I'm aware. We got 1. Thank you, Eldegoss. That's a huge play. Cinderace just walking in, stealing my kill. Okay, we're in the lead. Retreat. Get back. Retreat. Don't worry, Lucario. I'm not leaving you, bud. I'm just getting these buffs. I'm not like our teammates. He's the first one to stun in case he wanted to push. He's the second one to kill or chase. Shit. Okay, good job. Thank you, Lucario. That would have been my fault. That's the second time he's done that. I mean, it's a waste. Like, you needed to use that to score, so I don't care that you used it to not score. Alright, I have my Unite move. Alright, he only put in 12. If we lose by 12, then we deserve to lose. But no, we were in the lead. It's a close game, so we should be fine. I don't know how we pulled that out, man. I don't know how we pulled that off. We are gonna have to check this this Cinderace out, though. We're gonna have to do some investigating, some investigative journalism. You did not just good job me with your 0 points. Oh man, we actually did barely win that game, but a win's a win. We take it. Finished tied on MVP rating with the Serena. He got the last kill, so if that last kill is what won him MVP, I'm gonna be upset. Hit 10 to my 7, and so you know, it is what it is. 79k though, 110,000. I mean, that'll happen when you're not rotating in, only fighting in, you know, 1v multiple opponent fights. So I was at objectives. They were not. So count it for your boy. We have to do some investigative journalism. I gotta see this players. He's 700 games, so he's not that new. So he definitely knows how to score. He just didn't. Less than 50% win rate, that checks out. Exact 50% on Cinderace. So I mean, I expected worse, honestly. So the fact that he is what he is, I can't complain. I mean, I can't complain because he literally threw by not scoring, and I am going to report it for game throwing after this. But yeah, the DURALUDON is super cracked. It's still very good, still one of the best secures in the game. You just have to be a little bit more careful with how you use it. You can't, you know, full on 1v5 anymore. You can kind of like 1v2 a lot of fights, definitely. You can 1v3 in certain situations, but you can't take on a whole team anymore. It's toned down. It's a good Pokemon, and you have to actually know how to use it, which is a good thing. It's still great, but it's not overbearing and completely over centralizing, which is exactly where it should be. So Duraludon, still a good Pokemon. Use it, have fun with it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.